get started in woodworking, you're going to need a few tools and you're going to need some space. You don't have to have all of the major stationary power tools that you see around me here, and you don't even really need this much space. When you're starting out, you can start with smaller tools, portable power tools, and small hand tools. At the beginning of a project, you're going to need some tools for marking and measuring. This is a combination square. This obviously is a tape measure. Use those to lay out your project accurately before you begin. Then you're going to need to make some straight cuts. A circular saw will do a fantastic job. If you want to make it even more accurate, you can clamp a fence to your work, which will run against this side of the saw and keep it moving in a straight line. To cut curves, a simple tool like the jigsaw does the trick. After you're done cutting out your parts to size, you're going to want to shape the wood. The simplest tool for doing this is a block plane. This can make chamfers, or little angled cuts, to soften edges. It can also round over edges and plane flat surfaces, a very handy tool. Another extremely handy power tool is the router. The router can take a variety of bits in its chuck, and these can make molding, and there are straight bits for straight cuts to make joints in wood. After you're done shaping wood, you're going to have to drill some holes in some of the projects that you're doing, and the simplest way to do that is to use a good old cordless drill. Cordless drill can, again, take a variety of bits in its chuck. Before long, you're going to need to smooth the wood, and that can be done by hand with a sanding block or with a random orbit sander with power. Last, you're going to want to glue your project together, and you'll need some good, strong, sturdy clamps in a variety of styles to hold pieces together while the glue dries. You can build dozens of projects using the tools that we just covered. But we think eventually you're going to want to upgrade to woodworking machines. These offer more power and precision and make your woodworking a little bit more efficient and enjoyable. This is a table saw. There's a drill press, a planer, a bandsaw, and a jointer. These will take up a bit more space in your shop, but you can put them on wheels like we did with this bandsaw and roll them around and get them out of the way so you can use that garage or basement for other uses. Another thing you're going to need is a little bit of wall space for tool storage. The last thing that you'll need is some kind of a solid work surface like this workbench, and it will be helpful to have a vise on it to hold pieces. It's nice to have a vise that's designed for woodworking like this one because it won't dent or mar your workpieces when you put them inside and apply pressure. The last thing you'll need is some simple safety gear. You'll need glasses when you're running power tools and the chips are flying. When noises get loud, you should always put on your ear protection. And when a lot of fine dust is in the air, very harmful to the lungs, you'll need a dust mask.
So follow the links on this page to explore a few other shops and get some ideas for how you can make the most of your space. And you'll also find a link to a nice first project, an all-plywood workbench that can be made with limited time, limited tools, and a limited budget.